Hey guys, it's Ashley with 3R Sales and Service. Today we're going to take a look at the Aluminator nozzle assembly. This is our long range nozzle for soap application and then long range for rinse application. We have a couple different size nozzles in here so that you can spray your soap a long distance and then you can rinse without having to walk back to your machine and turn off your injector or without having to use a soap remote for it. So we'll go ahead and get everything fired up. The accessories I'm going to be using with it is a 4,000 psi 4 gallon per minute pressure washer with a Honda GX390 engine. I have a 36-inch gun and wand assembly, and then we'll go ahead, whenever I first fire it up, I'll show you how it is with just a regular size 4 25-degree nozzle, so you can see how the height is on a standard nozzle, and then we'll throw in the Aluminator and we'll try all the different nozzle sizes. It's got long range ones and then it's got close range ones too, so you can see how it all works. Okay, so the first nozzle that we're going to use is the 25-degree size 4. So this is going to give you a full 4,000 psi at 4 gallons per minute when you're using this one. You're going to notice maybe a little bit of pushback. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to use because you have all 4,000 pounds of pressure on your arm, on your shoulder, and it's going to work a lot harder than it is when you're using some of the lower pressure nozzles. So we'll show you this one first. So next we're going to go over the purple long range nozzle. So this is your long range soap nozzle if you're drawing soap, or if you don't have a soap injector in, this is going to be your longest range but lowest pressure nozzle in this assembly. We'll shoot this and it should go up and over that second story gutter and a good ways up onto the roof. So the next nozzle we're doing is the red long range nozzle. So this is our rinse nozzle if you don't want to walk back and forth to turn off your soap injector. This one will give you about 1,000 to 1,500 psi of pressure at long range, so it'll get pretty close to rinsing everything off of that second story, maybe some misting a little bit further than that. It's not going to give you a ton of impact, but it's nice for like knocking down bugs nests and stuff like that. It'll give you just enough pressure to rinse your soap off, but it's not going to give you a high pressure clean. So we'll go ahead and try this one now. All right, so the next nozzle is our 25-degree soap nozzle. So this is going to give you a low pressure soap application, or again, if you're not using an injector, it'll just give you a very low pressure rinse. Usually those pressure ranges are about 100 to 200 psi. It's not a lot at all. So it's nice for cleaning up sidewalks and everything after your job's finished up, if you need to just put mulch back in place or just a general rinsing. But these ones are so much easier to use. This one and all of the other nozzles, there's just so much less pressure coming back on you while you're using these nozzles, making your day a lot less fatiguing, and you can go, to the next job and the next job without just feeling overworked. So we'll go ahead and fire this one up. Okay, so for the last nozzle, we're going to do our 25-degree rinse nozzle, which again, it is allowing you to rinse at about 1,000 to 1,500 psi without having to walk back to your soap injector and turn off your soap. Fantastic nozzle for cleaning the whole house, for cleaning the decking or anything like that. Probably my favorite for just doing an overall close range clean. Again, doesn't wear you out, very easy to use, so I really like using that one for these 4 gallon minute systems.
And last but not least, this is a comparison of a 3,000 psi 10 gallon per minute machine on the left using an Aluminator nozzle, and a 4,000 psi 4 gallon per minute machine on the right using an Aluminator nozzle. If you guys have any questions about this equipment, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.